The Galactic Empire had conquered 12,000 star systems over 10 millennia. Their fleet of world-enders had never known defeat. So when they reached the edge of Terran space and found a simple beacon broadcasting a message, Admiral Kexvor laughed. Warning: you are approaching Terran sovereign territory. Entry without permission is strongly discouraged. This is your only warning. Have a nice day. Smiley face. A smiley face? Kexvor's mandibles clicked in amusement. They end their threat with a pictograph of happiness? His second-in-command, Commander Thix, pulled up the tactical display. 37 systems, Admiral. Primitive defenses. Our scouts report their military consists of roughly 4,000 vessels, mostly repurposed civilian craft. And they dare forbid the Empire? Kexvor stood from his command throne. We have 50,000 warships. Each one can crack a planet. Send the first wave. Sir, the intelligence officer interrupted nervously. Our cultural database has a footnote about humans. It says, I don't care what it says. Send the first wave. 1,000 Imperial dreadnoughts jumped into Terran space. They were gone in 12 minutes. Not destroyed. Not disabled. Gone. The Empire's quantum entanglement communicators showed the ships simply ceased. No explosion, no debris field, no distress signals. One moment they existed, the next they didn't. What happened? Kexvor demanded. Before anyone could answer, a transmission came through. A human appeared on screen, a middle-aged woman in pajamas holding a cup of something steaming. Hi there. This is Janet from Earth Border Control. I noticed you sent some ships into our space without filing the proper paperwork. We've had to impound them. You can file an appeal in 30 to 60 business days. Meanwhile, please don't do that again. Thanks. The transmission ended. Impounded. Kexvor Roavet. Where are my ships? Thix's scales had gone pale. Sir, the intelligence file. Send the second wave. 5,000 ships. Overwhelm their defenses. The second wave jumped. This time, the Empire watched through sensor feeds as 5,000 dreadnoughts entered Terran space and immediately started dancing. Every ship began performing perfectly synchronized barrel rolls, loop-de-loops, and what could only be described as a cosmic ballet. Another transmission. This time, a human teenager eating cereal. Kyle here. Your ships triggered our defensive music protocol. They'll be doing Swan Lake for the next 6 hours. It's really pretty if you want to watch. We sell recordings for charity if you're interested. What are they doing to my fleet? Sir, the intelligence officer was practically screaming now. The file says humans weaponize absurdity. Nonsense. All weapons. Target Earth. Fire everything. The Empire fired every weapon they had at Earth. Antimatter missiles, black hole generators, reality warping bombs, quantum destructors, 40,000 ships firing simultaneously at one small blue planet. The weapons traveled halfway and turned into flowers. Not explosions shaped like flowers. Actual flowers. Roses, daisies, tulips. A garden of destruction transformed into a floating botanical display. A new transmission. An elderly human man in a garden hat. How lovely. Thank for the flowers, dear. We'll plant them on Mars. It needs more color. By the way, your ships doing ballet are almost done. Would you like them back? Kexvor was beyond rage. Send everything, every ship, burn their entire region of space. Sir, please read the file. Do it. The entire Imperial fleet, 44,000 remaining ships, jumped into Terran space. They emerged as rubber ducks. 44,000 spacefaring rubber ducks, complete with little sailor hats, floating in the void going quack on all frequencies. The final transmission came. This time it was a human child, maybe 5 years old in footy pajamas. Mr. Alien? Your boats are silly now. Mommy says you can have them back if you say sorry and promise to play nice. Also, do you want to see my dinosaur? His name is Rex. The child held up a stuffed animal. In the background, her mother called out, Sweetie, tell them about the consequence system. Oh yeah, the child said brightly. Mommy says if you try again, we turn your empire into a petting zoo. I like goats. The Empire retreated. Their entire fleet was returned to normal after Admiral Kexvor sent a formal apology and a promise